Century. I think that's what this one is called. I can't remember. So we got here at, I'm trying to think, around 1-ish. We came into the park. We got some lunch. We rode a couple of rides. We didn't really do a whole lot today. We went to where did we start out? We started out at Hollywood Studios. We went and did Toy Story Mania. That's the one where they, you know, you shoot there's like a little ball shooter. It's a 3D ride, and you shoot at their little 3D screen, and that's like the boys' favorite ride. And then we went to Animal Kingdom Lodge. I did not know at Animal Kingdom Lodge they have like a safari there at the hotel, and you can buy, or you can, you know, buy a room, rent a room, be in a room where you can overlook their safari. And, you know, we went and walked down. We got to see some giraffes and wildebeest. They had a couple of different kinds of animals there that we saw. And then the inside is incredible. It kind of looks like Fort Wilderness if you've ever been there. We had never been to the Animal Kingdom Lodge or whatever it's called. And then we went to Animal Kingdom. We did the safari. We got there right before they closed. So the park closes at 6. The last safari ride was at 4:45. We got there it was like an hour plus wait almost all day long. Since like 11:30 noon, it was over an hour wait. We got there like 15 minutes before they closed, and it was only a 10-minute wait. It was awesome. And the wait, I mean, it wasn't even a wait. The 10-minute wait was just the walk to get down there, because it's a pretty far walk. And if you go to Animal Kingdom, do the safari like as late as you can, because all the animals are out. We got to see everything. The only thing that wasn't out was the goats. They said the goats go to bed early. But the lions were out, which we've never seen the lions at Animal Kingdom before. The cheetahs were out. Everything was out. So that was really neat. My boys loved that. I'm trying to think of what else we did. After that, we went to Epcot. We rode the Fiesta. I think it's called like Fiesta Falls or something like that. It's in Mexico. We rode that ride. My boys love that. And yeah, so it was kind of a short day. Then we went back to the hotel. We went and got dinner here at the hotel. They have like a little cafeteria. It was actually really good. I got salmon. My husband got Mongolian beef. The boys got chicken and veggies with noodles. So really good options there. They had a bunch of options. I couldn't believe it. Now we're just kind of in for the night. I think we're all probably going to crash early. It's been a fun day, but it's been a really long day. I think the boys were having a hard time listening today. I think they were, you know, all the anticipation driving here, and it's like a 2.5 hour drive. So, you know, you just get antsy. And we had to go back to the house. We've never had to do this before for me, but we had to go back to the house like 3 times. Trying to think, we pulled out of we were still in the neighborhood, and then we had to go back because I forgot something. And then we got we made a stop. Oh, we went and got coffee, and then I was like, oh shoot, I forgot my curling iron. I don't know if I turned it off or not. So we went back to check on my curling iron, which turns off automatically, so it's not that big of a deal, but just in case. And I could have asked my neighbor to go over, but she's already watering my plants for me and taking care of my packages and stuff for me, so I didn't want to bother her with that too. Sorry. And then we got the curling iron. It was unplugged. It wasn't even plugged in. So I did unplug it before we left. And then, I'm not even kidding you, we got like 20 minutes away from the house, and I was like, I forgot my contacts. I have never caused that much strife on a trip before. I couldn't believe it. So it was already like a rocky morning starting out, and that was because of me. But we finally got on the road, got here much later than we were originally anticipating. But yeah, anyway, so we're here now. We've got the whole week. We're going to be here through Friday. But yeah, anyway, trying to think of what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to the boathouse. I'm excited for that. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys last night. So for the last 2 weeks, I know I talked about the Christmas Village yesterday, but for the last 2 weeks, I have been looking at Christmas china. We don't have china. I didn't care about it whenever we got married. I didn't care about, like I said yesterday, I didn't care about any decorations. I didn't care about any of that stuff. Until like this last year, I've been looking at like more knickknacks, more home goods, different things like that. I'm just wanting to make my home more homey lately. And so I was like, we should get good Christmas china, because then we'll have, you know, that'll be something that the boys can grow up with. And then maybe we can hand it down to the boys and their wives. And whenever, you know, later on, whenever that day comes. And just, we ordered, my friend told me that her aunt said to get a set of 12. If you're going to get china, get a set of 12, just in case it ever gets discontinued. Then you don't have to worry about having to replace stuff. So we got 12. And if nothing ever breaks, then each of the boys can have 6. So they'll both have, you know, full sets of china. I mean, enough for them, their wife, and, you know, 4 kids if they have 4 kids, or 4 other people if they have guests, or whatever it is, you know. 6 I think would be plenty. 6 was how many we were going to get originally, because that's how many people our table sits. So I mean, having 12, we don't even have the table space for that. But I'm trying to think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we only have space for 12 or 6. Anyway, I'm excited about it. It's really pretty. I can't wait to show you guys. Hopefully it'll be in next week. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I haven't talked about. I think that's it. This was a quick one. I have a lot of like B-roll to show you today, but I couldn't really like stop and talk today because we've been out in the parks all day. I was going to try to talk on our walk to somewhere, maybe from the animal lodge, but there were just so many people around and I felt silly pulling out my phone. And also like just, you know, having to help Bradley with the boys and stuff. It's just busy and there's a lot going on and there are so many people here right now. And I get really worried about like, you know, the boys have to be holding our hands, or we have to be able, like, they need to be right in front of us because you just never know. But yeah, anyway, overall, a really good day. I am excited to talk to you guys tomorrow, and I'll have some more things to show you after I'm done talking to you because I'm not going to bed yet. I finally finished my day 1 advent color. I've only got 1 row done with my day 2 advent color. So I have a feeling I'm going to fall behind this week for sure while we're here, but hopefully I'll be able to catch back up next week. We don't have any other out of town plans for December. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up if I fall behind this week, but we shall see. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.